A quick new idea daily from the world's greatest TEDx Talks. I'm your host, Tosa Leone, and this is TEDx Shorts. Are you aware that within mere seconds of speaking, our voice can influence how people perceive us? Dr. Wendy Laberney has been a voice pathologist for decades, and today she shares the 5 elements that will make all of our voices come off stronger and more confident. As a voice pathologist for the last 20 years, my job has been to look at what elements go into the most elite voices, what gets them hired in a professional arena, and how do we maximize those elements? It goes far beyond the words we say, right? So there's that old adage, it's not just what we say, but how you say it. There's a lot of coaches that talk about intonation and things like that, but the reality is the combinations of certain things that go into creating your voice brand. So let's take a look at these 5 elements. The first thing is the intensity of your voice. There's a lot of comfort level for intensity. If I take a simple sentence, I need you to get this done today, and the only element that I change is intensity. I need you to get this done today. All of a sudden, you all take a little bit step back because I'm all of a sudden perceived as being aggressive, assertive, or potentially, if I was at a sporting event, enthusiastic. If we take that same sentence and all I do is change intensity, I need you to get this done today, and potentially being perceived as shy or uncertain of what I'm talking about. The second element that goes into voice brands is inflection or intonation. In music, we very rarely hear a piece that is on one note all the way through from the beginning to the end. That's pretty boring, right? So the intonational patterns of speech are what make it interesting. In the two extremes, we have a highly sing-songy gray, where it sounds like you're talking to a 2-year-old all the time, and you're perceived as being unintelligent in what you are saying. Or we have the complete opposite, where someone totally doesn't change or tempo or their inflection at all. I need you to get this done today. They are bored and they're interested in what we're saying, or they are not connected to it. The third element that goes into your brand is great. That is how fast or how slow you talk. So if we have a super fast talker, I needed you to get this done today, all of a sudden you feel super rushed. You're slightly agitated in what you're having to say, right? Similarly, if you slow down that rate of speech, I need you to get this done today. I'm perceived as condescending because I'm talking down to you, because I'm talking so slowly, just like in music. It's the give and the take of the space of what we do that makes it interesting. And the fourth element is frequency. Frequency is measured in hertz, and what we know that there are normative data for men, women, and children here in the United States and abroad of what the average fundamental frequency should be for us to like their voice. So frequency becomes important. The fifth parameter is interesting in our voice brand is quality, and quality can range from clarity of voice to hoarseness of voice or rough, raspy voice. So those 5 elements are ultimately what constitute your voice brand. Our voices are made up of cartilages and ligaments and muscles. We can train those individuals' elements of voice brand using the exercise physiology principles and motor learning principles to maximize what you have, because your voice defines you and your voice can empower you. The TEDx talk you just listened to was recorded at a TEDx event at University of Cincinnati in Cincinnati, Ohio. All TEDx events are independently organized by volunteers who believe in TED's mission of ideas worth spreading. Special thanks to the organizing team at TEDxU Cincinnati. Want to listen to the full talk? Find Wendy's talk and more at TEDx.com/TEDx Shorts. I'm Tosa Leone. Thanks for listening and see you next time.